Hey there guys, it's TheRamosOnline here, and it is Wednesday, which means we're at the battle spot, and we're trying to keep this week sugary. We're going to try and have as little salt as possible, because a lot of you guys don't like it when I get really salty, and it is really hard to not get salty when people battle you with hyper-defensive stall teams. But, hi-ho! Let's begin the battle box. As you can see, we have Yang the Emboss, Setsuna the Mawile, Claudia the Chloritza, Bonbon the Hippowdon, Isabella the Blossom, and Tamago the Togetic. We are at a rating of 1488 because we had 2 losses and 1 win. That's still an okay rating, as ours don't fall below 1400. I think it's fine. Rating honestly doesn't matter in this. This is just for fun, and we're actually battling someone who is doing their first battle of the season. So that is a pretty interesting team, actually. Dragonite, Volcarona, English, hard language, isn't it? Virizion, Azumarill, oh god, what's that thing called? The evolved form of Leap. The evolved form of Leap. I can't remember its actual name. And Blaziken. Blaziken probably the Mega. It's the only thing that could be a Mega, but it could have Focus Sash. So this team is a team. That's what it is. Just trying to think. Togetic would be very good here because she resists one of the Blaziken stabs, and the other one caused it to take recoil. However, who do I want to lead with? That's the real question. That is the real question. I think I'm going to lead with Yang. We're going to have Setsuna, and we're going to have Tamago. We got the 2 fairies here. The reason for that is because Tamago is just very physically defensive and rules out a lot of the physical attackers, and Setsuna can deal with the things. I'm not making much sense. I had a plan, and the plan has just left my mind, as it leads with the Evolve from the Leap, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, and she also can... If this thing tries to Toxic, she's Steel type, she's immune to that, and then she can Iron Head it for super effective damage, and the worst it can do is Stone Edge. So we're going to go straight into Setsuna here. I could superpower this, but I don't want to take a Toxic, so yeah. As he actually withdraws! Oh no! Into a Azumarill! Oh no! Well, Tamago can come in here, and then he goes for a belly drum. Oh no! Well, the worst he can do is waterfall me. I'm gonna go for the play rough. I think we had the same base speed. Yep, same base speed, and I actually win the speed tie. And wait, what? What? Huh? What? What? Words. They're just gone. You're not living in Iron Head if Play Rough did that much. Withdraws a Azumarill. Into the Leap. I am so confused right now. I really don't understand what's going on. I'm going to Iron Head again. He doesn't outspeed. Mawile is taking a bit of damage. Setsuna doesn't pick up the kill. Setsuna gets a kill. There's the Azumarill. I mean, if we are speed tied and it wins the speed tie, then obviously Setsuna goes down here. He's trying to get as much leftovers recovery as he can. Kind of tempted to play rough in case he's got the Dragonite in the back. I'm just going to Iron Head. As we do outspeed. And pick up the KO on Azumarill. Setsuna, what are you doing? Stop, you're not even Mega. See, anyone who turned around and said Mawile is bad if it's not Mega. Hello? I'm gonna suck a punch. I am. Oh no, it's quiver dancing. I mean, if that's the case, I'm just gonna Fire Fang it. I think Fire Fang... Actually, Fire Fang is neutral. Play Rough is resisted, but Stab... I'm gonna Play Rough it. Oh my god, Setsuna, stop! Setsuna, stop! Setsuna, what are you doing? Setsuna, stop, please! Oh god! Okay, she's done. She's down. Oh my goodness, Setsuna! Putting in so much work. As you can see, I am speechless. I know Setsuna can put in a lot of work when used correctly. Mawile is a very dangerous Pokemon if underestimated. I did not expect it to put in that much work. I'm not even sure if this is an uncompetitive team, if this is a team that's meant to be used to surprise people. I outspeed! You have higher base speed than me. Why did I just outspeed? Unless you have like no speed investment and you're like the bulky set. I'll take a win. You hear me there, just hitting my desk. I'll take a win, but my goodness. Oh dear, I'm not sure if I should feel bad for the other player because they did bring a very powerful looking team, but I'm not sure if they either didn't know what they were doing or if they were very new to competitive battling. But yeah, we're going to continue battling. I am just shocked at the amount of work Setsuna put in there. Second battle of the day. Can it top that battle in awesomeness? I don't think it can. I don't think anything can top that battle in awesomeness. Unless we face someone who brings a heavily OU team who knows exactly what they're doing and they still lose to Setsuna. Now my brain would just go poof, and there will be Ramos brain juice all over the walls. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Person who's 1455, so pretty decent, not too low, with a team of Hydreigon, Charizard, Crocodile, Lapras, Azumarill, and Aegislash. Aegislash does not enjoy Endball. So yeah, that's a thing. Togetic kind of seems like something that will be good to bring here because he doesn't really have anything that can deal with her, apart from the Aegislash. So Mom texting me. I will just text her back real quickly. Here we are. Right, so where was I? Trying to think. Chlorite just looks like it'll be so good here. We're gonna lead with Claudia. We're gonna have Yang in the back, and we're gonna have Togetic ready and waiting to take some hits. This will be the second battle. While we're waiting, yeah, my mum keeps texting me because we were doing something before I started the series, and I didn't think she'd be ready already. So, Mum, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. As he leads with Krook. Oh god, is he Scarf Krook? Is he Scarf Krook? Guess off the Intimidate, doesn't matter. Is he Scarf Krook? Is he Scarf Krook? Oh no! I have to switch into Togetic. I have to switch to Tamago in case he's Scarf Krook. I don't want to be giving this thing any Moxies. If he goes for Earthquake, I'm going to Thunder Wave because he's probably Scarf. No! Has Knockoff, which is a resisted hit. Is he Scarf? He can't be Scarf. He can't be Scarf. Yeah, he's not Scarfed. I actually take that pretty well. That's a nice 2-hit. Is he going to want to leave it in there? That's the thing. I'm roosting in case he switches. Even without Eviolite, Togetic is so bulky. Goes for the Stealth Rock. He basically lets me get up a roost there. So I think he's just going to let Krook go down. Fine by me. Going for the Dazzling Gleam. Goes for the Taunt, and I just went through a Dazzling Gleam. So Togetic actually leaves with full health. So all this Krook really did was knock off Eviolite and set up Stealth Rock. Unless he goes into something that can set up, which is still a possibility. Aegislash. Yep, I'm going to the Aegislash. Who I really don't mind. I really don't mind Togetic going down here, so I'm actually going to stay in and go for Dazzling Gleam again. I can't not go for Dazzling Gleam, as he goes for a sub. Now that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. His leftovers, he's not weakness policy. Is he physical or special? That's the real question. If he's special Aegislash, then we are still fine. He's actually the Toxic Stall set. Well then. I kind of want to keep Tamago around then because she has Heal Bell. So this is obviously the defensive set. Chloris is the most expendable Pokemon I have. I kind of want to keep Togetic because of the Toxic. She can Heal Bell Toxic away, go and do Chloritza. A very, very good dodge there. As he goes for Toxic again. A-okay with that. He's probably going to go for King's Shield. So just Dark Pulse, yeah. If he goes King Shield, that's fine. Because I don't think he can kill me with Toxic before I kill him. And if I can, then I at least get rid of his sub, which means Yang should be able to kill. Very unfortunate, the second battle we have today is with a stalling Aegislash, so I apologize for how boring this battle is about to be. As he starts changes here, he's actually going for an attack, which is surprising. Shut is a special variant, okay. That's good to know. Goodness, he actually... Oh, it's a crit. I was about to say it did way too much. Now this might seem very weird. What I'm going to do is... No, actually there's no point in doing that. I'm just going to go for another Dark Pulse. Because he can only King Shield at End-Ball one-shots defensive Aegislash. So, yeah, this Aegislash will go down. And then Tamago could be used as fodder so that Yang can come back in. So I think we may be looking at a win, but I don't want to curse anything. A very defensive team though. With it, I think that's an intimidating, intimidate, Krook. So it's a very defensive team. Now I can just go straight for Flare Blitz. And is he gonna have anything to switch into that? Maybe, or maybe he thinks he can live a Fire type move, and I really don't think he can. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He does withdraw. Into Hydreigon. Now then. He knows I've got... He knows I've got Fairy in the back. I'm flare blitzing again. Okay, no, he's scarfed and he stayed. Okay, well, we lose that. Why the Draco? I've got a Fairy in... Oh, man. I really don't get him. But hey ho, he wins with a very, very stally team. So I guess props to him for having a team that can take absolutely no damage. Or close to no damage, because I did kill the Krook. But the Krook is more of just a rock setter. So we're going to go ahead and forfeit that battle just so we don't have to suffer through it any longer. So we can go ahead and get a third battle in. Well, I have to quickly text my mum again. I apologise. It's either my capture card isn't working or I'm heavily distracted texting people. Yep, continue battling. I'm surprised his rating is so low with a team like that. Anyway. I still have a bit of a cough, as you guys can probably tell. Right. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet, I'm just having to transfer some money to me mum. As we face someone who has a 1521 rating, pretty decent. With a Chandelure, Weavile, Goodra, Guard of Wire, Rotom Wash, and Mamoswine. So it's actually a pretty interesting team, pretty decent team. Rotom Wash kind of standard, but everything else. Mamoswine isn't as standard as it used to be. Just trying to think about who I would bring to this battle. Emboar, maybe, possibly. Mawile. Actually, will get a lot done here, surprisingly. Kogelic? Maybe. He's got the electric type and the ice types, which causes some trouble. This is a difficult one. I think I want to lead with Chloritza. I will have Setsuna in the back and I'll have Yang to clean up. And I'll put my phone away because I've done everything I need to with my mother. Ah, bloody blah, it's issuing a challenge. And we're leading with Claudia. And he leads with Rotom. That's pretty bad. Nah, I didn't even bring Bonbon. Thing is, I am a Salt Vest, so he's probably going to go for either a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch. I mean, I think Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Aura Sphere all have the exact same base power after the ability and stabs are taken in, so I can really go for anything I want. Dark Pulse, probably the safest bet. As it does go for a Volt Switch, he had, I think, 2 things that were weak to Dark. I think. I could be getting that completely wrong. Might be, actually. Yeah, I got that completely wrong. Goes with the Goodra. Okay. Very defensive. So now I'm going to just go into Emboar. I really don't think he's going to go for anything too big. Thunderbolt, yeah. So it's more of a coverage Goodra than anything. Still does a lot of damage. I'm just going to go for a superpower. That's the safest thing I can go for. As he withdraws. Rotom. Ooh, if you're not a physically defensive Rotom, or you don't have Citrus. You've got Citrus. Okay, I won't kill. There was a Rotom Heat that I did two-shot. You probably saw it in the videos. A Rotom Heat I two-shot with Ember. So now I'm just going to Chloritzer here. Probably died to a Volt Switch, but that's okay. No, goes for a Hydro Pump. Okay. I'll take that. Volt Switch is obviously coming here. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do. No, I've just got to let Chloritzer go down here, I think. I am going to Aura Sphere in case he like hard switches or something, which he obviously isn't going to do. That's fine, because he goes probably going to the Goodra. I'll actually get Switch Initiative here because he has to select before I do. And if it's the Goodra, then I can just go straight into... that's not Goodra. Mamoswine! Okay. Mawile. I'm gonna Sucker Punch in case he is sashed. And then I have to rely on some RNG. And not killing myself, which I probably will do. Yep, there's an Earthquake. Now the only thing is if he's a Scarf Mammo, then we lose. Which will be a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I can't win them all. So I gotta lock myself into something. I'm locking myself into Head Smash, which does deal recoil, which is a problem. I think we die before we kill all three of this Pokemon, but at least it won't be a 3-0. What's he thinking about? Well, dead Mammo. Ow. Yeah, that just happened. There's Goodra. To ensure that I die to my own recoil. Oh no, we just straight up avoids it. Oh well, that's another loss. That was a pretty fun battle though, I have to say. So guys, if there's any Pokemon, drop my status. If there's any Pokemon you would like to see me use in Red Battle Spot Live, let me know what it is in the comment section below. And if you weren't here for the last episode, this week I have got back into streaming. So if you aren't following me on the Twitch, then you go and do that now, please. Okay, thank you. Links to my Twitch in the description below. Make sure you check it out. And if you look at any of my videos when I'm streaming, then YouTube should come up with a Ramos is currently streaming thing in the video. And if you click on that, it takes you straight to my stream. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.